Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wildwood Baseball Park here in Sheboygan for tonight's Northeastern Wisconsin League tilt between the Menasha Max and the Sheboygan A's. We are minutes away from first pitch here at Wildwood, but we would like to get you started with some starting lineups this evening. First for the visiting Menasha Max, batting leadoff, the catcher Will Randeman. Batting second, the left fielder Ryan Hinsky. Batting third baseman Adam Grambo. In the cleanup spot this evening for the Max is Mac Schumann. He's playing shortstop this evening. Mitch Schreiber, the first baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Tony Lamers. Lamers is playing center field this evening. He is followed in the order by John Schlemmer. Schlemmer at second base, followed by Alex Grambaugh, who is the right fielder. Will DeBruin, the DH, rounds up the order for Menasha. Once again, that's Randeman, Hinsky, Grambaugh, Schumann, Schreiber, Lamers, Schlemmer, Grambaugh, DeBruin. On the bump for the Max this evening, Steve Blader. And now for the 7-6 Sheboygan A's, leading off the shortstop Trevor Tyson. Batting second, the center fielder Jonathan Capasso. In left field and batting third this evening, Tim Patzman. Batting cleanup for the A's, the right fielder Drew Pearson. Harry Stelt, the first baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Taylor Schwartz, the third baseman. The pitcher, Ben Stanchik, will be batting seventh. Justin Hunt, the catcher, batting eighth. Sam Mathice, the second baseman, will round out the order for the A's. We're going to take a break to honor our nation with the national anthem. We will be right back with Northeastern Wisconsin League Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Welcome back to Wildwood Baseball Park here in Sheboygan. We are almost set for tonight's matchup that pits the Menasha Max against the Sheboygan A's. Welcome aboard. My name is Nate Woofel, here to give you all of the action this evening. Both teams have been in action this week. The A's coming fresh off a road victory against Racine Kiwanis. They won 13-3 yesterday evening to move to 2-3 in the Langsdorff League and 7-6 overall on the young season. The A's were 2-5 on their week-long road trip. Happy to return back home. Their first home game in roughly 11 days. We'll start a bit of a homestand here for Sheboygan, looking to make headway here in the Northeastern Wisconsin League. That league is currently led by Menasha, who is 5-2 on the year. Sheboygan sitting at 2-3, 2 full games back of the Max. This is the last time Menasha will come to Sheboygan during the regular season. They've already met once. Sheboygan emerging a 3-0 victor. We are ready for baseball here. Will Randeman digs into the box for the Max. First offering from Ben Stanchik, misses high and outside. 1-0. Here's the windup. Stanchik deals. That one's in there for a strike. Painted the outside corner. Count even up at a ball and a strike. Stanchik gets the sign. He delivers. Goes back to the outside corner, strike 2. He's ahead here, 1-2. Stanchik has pitched 19 innings this year. He's allowed 19 hits, struck out 8. Here's the 1-2. Tried to go back to that corner. Missed just a tad outside. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Randeman set down, swinging. 1 away in the inning for Sheboygan. That'll bring up Ryan Hinsky, the Max left fielder. Hinsky, the brother of former major leaguer Eric Hinsky, who is still in the Atlanta Braves organization. He swings and fouls the first pitch weakly behind him. Stanchik ahead here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1 from Stanchik. That one right down Main Street, strike 2. Stanchik way ahead here, 0-2. The windup and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Got the inside corner. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Ben Stanchik. Brings up the third baseman, Adam Grambo. Grambo hit .302 in the Northeastern League last season as he hits that pitch into dead center, where Capasso will make the play, and that will retire the side. Well, a 1-2-3 inning to get started for Ben Stanchik. Your score after 1/2 inning of play: the Menasha Max 0, the Sheboygan A's coming to bat. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Bottom of the first here in Sheboygan. The Menasha Max went down in order, and now it's the Sheboygan A's turn to see if they can get something going here early. Shortstop Trevor Tyson will be the first one to face Menasha starter Steve Blader. Blader went 2-2 in the Northeastern Wisconsin League a year ago, picked up 2 saves, had a 3.52 ERA. Pitched 30 2/3 innings. Struck out 38, walked 15. So Tyson digs into the box, a right-hand stick, and here's the first offering from Blader. That one misses off the outside corner. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0. That one misses upstairs. 2-0 on Tyson. The 2-0 right down the middle, taken for strike 1. Blader battling back into the count. Tyson batting .317 on the young season, and here's the 2-1 to him. That one's in there for a strike. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tyson has a triple and 3 doubles. And 1 driven in. Here's the 2-2 to him. That one swung on, fouled into the netting. Stays alive here. Tyson back in now. Blader ready. And here it is. That one swung on and grounded to first, bobbled, and a nice flip over to Blader covering for 1 away. Schreiber couldn't quite handle it there, but kept it in front of him, made a good play and flipped it to Blader covering. Had plenty of time and did not panic. So 1 away for Jonathan Capasso. Capasso, the center fielder. The left-handed hitter hitting .280. This one grounded over to Schreiber at first. He will flip to Blader, and quickly there are 2 away. Brings up Tim Patzman. Patzman's the type of guy you'd like to see get going. He's having a good year so far, batting .333. But you need to get him staying hot if this team's going to succeed. He's way tardy on the first offering to him. Swing and a miss behind 0-1. As I said, hitting .333 to this point. 21 at-bats. The 0-1 misses low. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Patzman about as far back in that left-handed hitter's box as you can be. The 1-1 misses low. 2-1 to the A's left fielder. Here's the windup and the 2-1. That one misses inside now. 3 balls and a strike. As Blader's still trying to, I feel, get some kind of a feel for the zone. The corners are there tonight. At least they were for Stanchik in the top of the first. Here comes the 3-1. That one swung on over to who else but Schreiber, who will make the play, flipping to Blader. 3-1 put out for the 3rd time in the inning, and that will set the A's down in order. So, nothing going for Sheboygan in the bottom of the first after 1 inning complete. A's 0, Max 0. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Welcome back to Sheboygan, where the score is 0-0 after 1 inning complete. The Menasha Max and Sheboygan A's doing battle this evening. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful evening for baseball, a bit cool, but in Sheboygan, you have to take it. You take the good weather when you can get it, and certainly a nice night to play. A light breeze blowing straight out. Max Schumann will get things started here for the Max. The first offering to him is swung on and fouled out of play. 0-1. Schumann hit .375 in Northeastern Wisconsin League play a season ago. And the 0-1 to him. Taken inside. A ball and a strike. Stanchik, no doubt, trying to work the corners here. And here's the 1-1. Bender in there for a strike. 1-2. Coming into tonight's contest, Stanchik had a .90 ERA. The 1-2. That one swung on and served into right. That'll fall just foul. Schumann clearly just trying to battle there, but made some decent contact and flirted with a extra base hit, but we'll do it again at 1-2. So Stanchik just a .90 ERA. but a 1-1 record. The one run he's given up this season has cost him, but his one victory did come against these Menasha Macs a few weeks ago right here in Sheboygan. The A's took that contest 3-0. The 1-2 pitch to Schumann, that one swung on over to short. And that one's going to eat up. I believe that's Tyson over there. And it is. That's going to eat up Tyson, can't make the play, and Schumann's going to reach on an error. First base runner of the game for either squad. Tyson just couldn't handle it. Kept it in front for a bit there, then skirted away. Brings up Mitch Schreiber, who was a busy man in the first inning. He takes a pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Stanchik working out of the stretch for the first time. Former Milwaukee Brewers prospect made it all the way up to Double-A. Here's the 0-1. That one misses outside. Doesn't throw as hard as he used to, and perhaps that's why you try to paint the corners when you're not going to have the velocity to blow one past the guy. Here comes the 1-1. That one swung on and fouled straight back. Stanchik ahead here 1-2. It's a crucial part of a successful A season a year ago, though. He was a workhorse of sorts and proved that he may not get it done in the same manner that he used to, but he can still get it done as the off-speed pitch misses outside. 2-2. And he's undoubtedly going to be a key to the A's success again this year. The 2-2 pitch to Schreiber, that one swung on and fouled away. We'll do it again. The A's outfield playing Schreiber pretty straight up here. From left to right, it goes Patzman, Capasso, and Pearson. Pearson playing very deep in right. Runner takes off. Pitch misses outside. Throw down. Not in time. A good strike delivered by Hunt. But Schumann swipes the bag and has the Max with a runner in scoring position. Nobody away. Full count now to Mitch Schreiber. The payoff pitch. That one misses just inside. Schreiber draws the walk. And the Macs have something brewing here in the top of the second. Brings up the center fielder, Tony Lammers. We will see if the Macs try to be conservative here. Nope, swinging away here. He'll foul the first pitch out of play down the first baseline. 0-1. It's the type of situation where you at least kick around the idea of a bunt with 2 on and nobody away early in a ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one had Lammers off balance. So 0-2 on Menasha's center fielder. Here's the 0-2 fastball, misses way outside. 1-2. He sets. Couple looks back at second and delivers. That one misses high and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Stanchik. Swing and a miss. He got him. Lammers goes down swinging. Stanchik racks up his 3rd strikeout of the evening. 1 away for the Macs. Will bring up the second baseman, John Schlemmer. Schlemmer open stance. Right-handed hitter, the first offering to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Stanchik has done a fine job of working ahead. Always crucial, but especially for guys. Swing and a miss on the 0-1, 0-2. Working ahead is especially crucial for guys who perhaps don't throw as hard as they used to, or don't throw hard to begin with. You know, a lot of guys rely on that fastball to get them back into a count. The 0-2. Fastball just misses outside, 1-2 on Schlemmer. All those guys rely on that power fastball to pick up a strike and to get back in a count. While Stanchik has a respectable fastball and does not have that type of speed. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him high and inside. Fourth strikeout for Stanchik, and they're now 2 away for Alex Grambo. Grambo patrolling right field tonight for Menasha, hoping to cash in on what looked to be a promising inning. 2 on and 2 out. First pitch swung on, fouled down the first base line. That one ends up trickling into the backstop. No one has jumped in to claim it quite yet. Oh, there we go. Usually a thunderous herd of kids ready to run after any foul ball. That one fell right here in the grandstand, and no one seemed quite as interested. Might be the thrill of the chase, I guess. Or in this case, the lack thereof. The 0-1 from Stanchik in there for a strike. That fastball's been effective for him. Still battling his command a bit on the off-speed pitches, but we'll see what Hunt can dial up here on 0-2 from Stanchik. Here it is, fastball just outside. A ball and 2 strikes. He sets. Here it is. Off-speed pitch misses outside. Count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Alex Grambo. Will DeBruin, the DH, would be next. Schumann on second. Schreiber on first. 2 out. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Stanchik. That one fouled back into the netting. We'll do it again. For those of you just joining us, this will be Menasha's last trip to Sheboygan during the regular season. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Took a little off there. And 3 consecutive strikeouts for Stanchik. 5 now through 2 innings. Menasha strands 2 on no hits, 1 Sheboygan error. At the end of 1.5 innings of play, the score remains Sheboygan 0, Menasha 0. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Back for the bottom of the second here from Wildwood Baseball Park in Sheboygan. Leading off for the A's is Drew Pearson. Pearson, the right fielder, has got to a fast start out of the gates as he awaits the first pitch from Stephen Blader. That one's lined up the middle, and that'll get through into center. And the A's have the first hit of the ball game and their first base runner of the game. Pearson reaches with a leadoff single. Pearson leads the team in doubles with 5. Harry Stelt now digs in for Sheboygan. Stelt has had a hot start as well. He takes a curveball for strike 1. Stelt leads the team in runs, hits, and RBI, as well as batting average, hitting .410 Through 39 at-bats, he's driven in 8. Scored 9 runs himself. He's got one out there, and Pearson on first. Quick check over on Pearson and a weak little lob, and he's in there easily. Pearson dives head first. Blader almost reluctantly plopped one over to first to Schreiber, keeping him honest as Pearson assumes his lead. Here's the 0-1 to Stout. This one off the handle. Is it going to bloop into center? Converging out there and right, it will finally be Grambo making the play, coming over from right field. And that will be the first out of the inning for Sheboygan. Brings up the third baseman, Taylor Schwartz. Taylor, switch hitter, batting left-handed against the right-handed hurler Blader. Pearson's off and moving, pitches in there, and Pearson is out by considerable distance. A nice throw from Randeman behind the dish, and there's quickly 2 away here for Sheboygan. Pearson had 4 stolen bags coming into tonight's contest. That's good enough for second on the team. The 0-1 to Schwartz. That one in there on the outside corner. Excuse me, that was a 1-0 pitch. So we're even up at 1-1. The windup and the pitch. That one swung on and driven to right. Will it fall? Grambo makes a shoestring catch. And just like that, the Macs are out of the inning. The A's go down in order once again. So after 2 innings complete, Sheboygan nothing, Menasha nothing. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Top of the third here at Wildwood Baseball Park. Menasha and Sheboygan scoreless through the first 2 innings. Will DeBruin, the designated hitter, set to get things started for the Macs. The first offering is swung on and missed. 0-1. Ben Stanchik with 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on and lifted to center. Should be an easy play out there for Capasso, who secures it for the out, 1 away. Back to the top of the order here for the Macs, and Will Randeman. Struck out swinging his first time up. Here's the first offering to him. That one swung on, and that'll be popped foul down the third base line, and that'll get out of play. 0-1 here. The A's and the Macs have met 127 times in their history. The 0-1. That one swung on, fouled. Up against the backstop. Stanchik ahead here, 0-2. 127 meetings between these two clubs. coming into today. The A's hold a 75-52 advantage. The 0-2, that one swung on and hit hard down the line. Fair ball. This could be extra bases as it trickles into right. Ranneman will pull up standing into second. Menasha with their first hit of the ball game, and that'll be a one-out double from their catcher and leadoff hitter, Will Randeman. Brings up Ryan Hinsky with a runner in scoring position. Hinsky struck out looking his first time. Open stance, cocks the bat off his right shoulder. Here it is. In there for a strike, fastball right down the pipe, 0-1. Steady diet of fastball from the A's right-hander. At least to this point. We'll see if that changes as we get toward the latter innings. The 0-1. Fastball swung on and fouled into the grandstand. 0-2 on Hinsky. Stanchik sets and delivers. That one swung on, check swing. They're going to rule he went. Hunt applies the tag. Down goes Hinsky via the strikeout for the second time. That's 6 now for Stanchik through 3 frames. Well, 2 2/3. 2 away here in this inning. We'll bring up Adam Grambo. Grambo manning the hot corner for Menasha this evening. He awaits. Starts him out with a bender in there for a strike. Perhaps a bit of pitching inside out. You don't want anyone to be able to wait fastball or to sit fastball, especially with as many as Stanchik has thrown. Quick check over on Randeman, and they're going to rule. Oh, excuse me, I believe Grambo called time. Nothing in 1 on Grambo. Fastball in there for a strike. Stanchik in the driver's seat here. This one should be nowhere close. We'll see if this is a good spot to start establishing a little bit more of that breaking ball. We'll see if it comes here. The 0-2 pitch. That one swung on in on the handle and fouled. Tried to jam him there. Grambo fights it off and stays alive. Runner on second, 2 down, 0-2. We are scoreless here in the top of the 3rd inning between Menasha and Sheboygan. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Fooled him, but again, Grambo able to hang in there, get a piece of it, and knock it foul. 0-2. These two squads met 6 times last year, split their regular season meetings, and the A's swept Menasha in the first round of the Northeastern Wisconsin League playoffs, 2-0 in the best-of-3 semifinal series. Pitch swung on and missed in the dirt. Hunt will fish it out and fire down to first. That's Stelt, who secures the out. And that will end the inning. 7 strikeouts for Big Ben Stanchik through 3 innings. Been able to stave off a few Menasha threats. We remain scoreless after 2.5 innings of play. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Welcome back to Wildwood Baseball Park here in Sheboygan. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless between Menasha and Sheboygan in this Northeastern Wisconsin League game. Fans, a reminder, if you bundle Charter TV and HD, the most powerful internet and unlimited nationwide phone service, you can do so right now for $79.98 per month for 12 months. Don't wait. If you call now, you can receive a free DVR when purchasing the bundle. Call 188-GET-CHARTER and let it all in. Once again, that is 188-GET-CHARTER. Thank you very much to Charter Communications for sponsoring Sheboygan A's baseball and these broadcasts. And thank you very much for joining us. Ben Stanchik set to lead things off for Sheboygan. Stanchik awaits the first offering. That one swung on and driven to left. Only question is, will it stay fair? And it's down and off the wall. Fair ball. Stanchik rounding for second, slips and loses his footing around first, but will still reach with a standing double, and the A's have a leadoff runner reach. So a leadoff double for the A's pitcher will bring up Justin Hunt for the first time this evening. Hunt leads the team in RBI with 8. Good guy to have up there right now. He swings and misses at the first offering from Blader. 0-1. Solid contact and a nice ball pulled to left field by Stanchik that bounced off the wall. He was able to get two standing up even with a slip around first as Hunt takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike. First time the A's have had a runner in scoring position tonight. We'll see what they can do with nobody away. Blader with the sign. He sets and heels. That one swung on and fouled out of play down the first base line. 1-2 here on Hunt. Hunt hitting .267 in 30 at-bats. Has scored 3 runs. Has a pair of doubles. Would love to trade places with Stanchik out there at second right now and help put the A's ahead. The 1-2 breaking ball never came to fruition there and missed inside. 2-2. Hunt gently pumps the bat off the right shoulder. This one followed straight back. He's hanging in there. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stanchik, a very gifted hitter, but not exactly notorious for being a speedster. So a single may not necessarily score him, but we'll see what Hunt can do here. 2 balls and 2 strikes on him. Breaking ball swung on and driven to left. Is Truman going to take a chance and send him? No. He will put up the stop sign for Stanchik. Probably a wise decision. But Hunt's in there with a single. Back-to-back base knocks here for Sheboygan. Has runners on the corners here with nobody away. To the second baseman, Sam Mathice. Mathice batting just .115. Has a double, a stolen base, is driven in 2, and has scored 2 runs himself. It'd be great to get this guy going right here. The offering to him in there for a strike. 0-1. Stanchik at third, Hunt on first, 0-1 on Mathice with nobody away, and Blader will step off and will peer at Hunt, who quickly retreats back to first. Mathice flails at the 0-1 that was outside, but couldn't hold up on that breaking ball. 0-2. Schreiber is holding Hunt over at first. No one on the defensive side of things paying any particular mind to Stanchik at third. The 0-2 pitch to Mathice. That one swung on and lifted weakly to second. The turnover to second for 1. They're going to come home, and Stanchik's going to score. Schlemmer tried to flip to Schumann. Stepped on the bag and fired home, but could not deliver a strike in time as Stanchik comes around to score. The A's lead 1-0. It wasn't pretty, but Sheboygan got it done. They draw first blood here. With only one away in the inning, chance to do some damage here with Mathice now on first. Back to the top of the order now. Trevor Tyson. He looks at strike one. Tyson grounded up his first time up. He waits. Blader deals. That one swung on chop back up the middle. Bobbled over at second, and everyone will be safe. Schlemmer tried to make a backhanded stab at the bag. Couldn't do it. And Tyson is going to reach. Still awaiting the official ruling on that one. It would have been a very tough play the way that was chopped, especially if you have Schlemmer trying to make the play who's going the opposite direction. But they're going to charge him with an error. So officially, Tyson reaches on an error. First pitch to center fielder Jonathan Capasso misses. 1-0 on him. So still 2 on, 1 away now. Capasso looking to open things up for Sheboygan. The 1-0 catches the outside corner. Count even up at a ball and a strike. Blader sets and delivers. Breaking ball misses just outside. 2-1. Patzman sits in the on-deck circle. You know he's licking his chops for a chance to hit with men in scoring position. We'll see what happens. Runners in motion there. This one swung on and lifted to left. And Mathice could not retreat in time. He had committed there. It looked like a hit and run was on. He was almost completely to third. And he is put out on your everyday 7-4 double play. And that will end the threat. But the A's do push a run across. They score one, leave one. At the end of 3 innings complete, your new score, Sheboygan A's 1, Menasha Max 0. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Welcome back to Sheboygan. Top of the 4th inning. The Sheboygan A's leading the Menasha Max 1-0. Max Schumann set to get things going here for Menasha. Schumann reached on an error. Was eventually stranded back in the 2nd inning. Ben Stanchik got a nice little game going here. We'll see if he can keep that going here in the 4th. First pitch from him in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Looked to be a breaking piece there. 0-2. Stanchik has one of the more unusual deliveries you'll see from a guy. The 0-2 misses outside, 1-2. Comes almost 3/4 actually, but you would think throughout the windup it's coming overhand. That one, the 1-2, just Nubbed foul. Schumann staying alive. Perhaps a bit of deception works on the side of Stanchik to his advantage. But the guy throws strikes. You cannot take that away from him. The 1-2. That one swung on, chopped over to Schwartz. A hot shot at third. He picks, fires in plenty of time. One down. Brings up Mitch Schreiber. Schreiber drew a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the pitch. That one swung on and lifted down the third base line, foul, and that will get out of play into the bullpen area behind the A's dugout. Fans, a reminder, next broadcast and next home game, Friday evening, right here at Wildwood Baseball Park at 7:30, a matchup with the Burlington Barons. Curveball misses low, perhaps a bit outside. That was a lively breaking pitch, probably one of the better ones Stanchik has thrown at this juncture. Here comes the 1-1. That one swung on and lifted to left. Patzman coming in. He will call off Tyson and make the play. 2 away now in the top of the fourth. Brings up Tony Lammers. Lammers a strikeout victim his first time. The windup and the offering from Stanchik. That one right down Main Street in there for a strike, 0-1. Schumann pumps the bat slowly off the right shoulder and waits. Here it is. Breaking ball fooled him. Swung on and missed. And again, Stanchik in the driver's seat, ahead here 0-2. A popular story point, or a popular point here so far in the game. Here comes the 0-2. That one's in there for a strike, got him looking. Another strikeout for Ben Stanchik and another 1-2-3 inning. After 3.5, the A's lead Menasha 1-0. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Nate Wolfelback with you here from Sheboygan. It's the bottom of the fourth inning. The Sheboygan A's lead the Menasha Max 1-0. You may be hearing a familiar voice in the background right now. That's because it is Wayne Larrivee night here at the ballpark. As the first pitch to Patzman. That one swung on and driven. Will dribble into right, and that'll be a base knock for Patzman. Marks the third consecutive inning that an A's leadoff batter has reached. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Drew Pearson. As I mentioned, Green Bay Packers radio voice, Wayne Larrivee, in the house tonight. Marketing his "And There's Your Dagger" wear. The first pitch to Drew Pearson is going to be driven to right. That one's going to be caught by Grambo. He tries to fire to first. Is off the mark, but a good backup there from Randeman. Will keep Passman from advancing, so 1 away. Brings up Harry Stout. Stout flew out to right his first time up. Blader sets and delivers. Breaking ball misses upstairs. 1-0. Patsman at first. Takes a modest lead here. Not quite to the cut in the grass down the first base side. Here's the delivery. That one swung on, driven hard back up the box. Snared by Schlemmer, who fires back over to Schreiber, and that will end the inning. That ball was hit hard by Harry Stelp, but unfortunately, right at the Max second baseman Schlemmer, who fired it over to first. And Patsman, there's not much you can do if you're Tim Patsman at that point. And again, leadoff runner reaches, and the A's go down in order. So, at the end of 4 complete, score remains Sheboygan 1, Menasha nothing. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Top of the 5th here at Wildwood Baseball Park. The A's leading Menasha 1-0. Nate Wolf will fly in solo tonight here from the press box. Thank you very much for joining me. Bringing you Sheboygan A's Baseball, their 50th season of play. John Schlemmer, who made the nice play to end the inning, leading things off for Menasha. He swings at the first pitch, follows it straight back. 0-1 on him. Seems to happen a lot for whatever reason. The guy who makes a spectacular play to end the inning is the guy to lead off the inning, for whatever reason that may be. The 0-1 misses in on the hands. Count even at a ball and a strike. The windup and the pitch. That one swung on, and that's going to be a fair ball down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Schlemmer going to round hard. He's going too. Patsman makes the pick at the wall. He'll fire it in, but Schlemmer's going to reach with a standing double. Second double of the night for Menasha. So, runner on second, nobody down for Alex Grambo. Grambo, the right fielder, struck out swinging his first time. He shows bunt, is going to get one down, and a nice one down the first base line. Stelp picks, fires over to first, and will get that one, but the runner advances. It's a 3-4 sacrifice bunt for those of you who go along with us. To the bottom of the order we go with Will DeBruin. He flew out to center his first time. Runner on third and one down for him. First offering misses outside. 1-0. The windup and the pitch from Stanchik. Same spot, misses outside. Behind here 2-0. This is a situation that Ben Stanchik has not been in too often tonight. That's behind in the count. Fastball swung on and fouled away. 2-1. Top of the order, Will Randeman awaits in the on-deck circle. The 2-1 to DeBruin. This one chopped to second. Let's see. Looks the runner back and fires over. That's a nice play by Sam Mathice to look the runner over. They kept him at third and record the out. So 2 down to the top of the order. And Will Randeman, the catcher, he is 1 for 2 this evening. Doubled and struck out. First pitch to him followed straight back. daylight is quickly fading here at Wildwood. This is a tough sky at the moment. The 0-1. That one swung on and driven a ways, but foul. It is fair to say Randaman turned on that one. And just a long strike, as they say. He's behind here 0-2, the windup and the pitch. Stanchik misses high and outside with the fastball 1-2. Stanchik deals. That one swung on over to Mathice at second. He corrals it over to Stelt to first, and the A's get out of it. A leadoff double goes to waste. Menasha strands 1-on-1 hit. No Sheboygan errors, and at the end of 4.5 innings, your score remains Sheboygan 1, Menasha nothing. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. One nothing Sheboygan as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The A's pushed a run across thanks to a fielder's choice back in the 3rd inning, and so far the lead is stuck. Taylor Schwartz ready to get things started for Sheboygan. Steve Blader, the Menasha pitcher, deals a strike to start him out. The windup and the pitch. That one swung on and fouled over to first base. Nice play over there by the first base coach. But 0-2 on Schwartz. He flew out to right in his first appearance. Behind in the count here. Here comes the 0-2. That one fouled straight back. We'll do it again. As I alluded to earlier in the broadcast, Wayne Larrivee promoting his And There's Your Dagger wear tonight here at the ballpark. All the proceeds go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Schwartz wanted to bite on the breaking ball, but laid off and will take it high, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 offering. Curveball swung on, and Schwartz disgusted with himself, and a nice bat flip as he flies out to Grambo and right. He's 0-2 on the night, and that is the first out of the inning for Sheboygan. Brings up the pitcher, Ben Stanchik. Stanchik working on a beauty so far. He's allowed 2 hits, no runs, and struck out 8. Believe it or not, even at this level, it is a bit unusual to see a pitcher hitting for himself as he fouls the first one down the third base line. A's manager Kyle Truin tries to make a play on it, comes up short, but tough play. The 0-1 swung on and dribble that's going to reach all the way to short. Stanchik running down the line, cannot beat it. A nice throw from deep in the hole over there. Stanchik will be put out. It had originally trickled past Grambo, the third baseman coming across toward the bag. Schumann made a play going the other way in the hole and fired over to put out Stanchik. As I was saying, though, Stanchik, a very gifted hitter who has no trouble hitting for himself, that's for certain. As Justin Hunt now takes ball one inside. Stanchik, the only player in Horizon League Baseball history to be named Pitcher of the Year and Player of the Year in the same season. The 1-0 catches the outside corner for a strike, count even at 1-1. The windup and the pitch from Blader, that one misses outside, 2-1. Hunt singled back in the third as he takes a ball inside. The windup and the pitch. That one misses inside, and Hunt draws the walk. So the A's catcher has reached twice this evening. Brings up the second baseman, Sam Mathice. Grounded into the fielder's choice that eventually, or I should say that did score, Stanchik. Mathice waits. He takes strike one, a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Blader sets. Here it is. Another fastball right down the pipe, strike two. Mathice behind here, 0-2. Hunt takes his lead at first. The 0-2, he reaches for a curveball and fought it off just out of the reach of Schlemmer at second base, who could not make the play, and that'll be a base knock for Sam Mathice. It was almost as if he readjusted mid-swing. It was a curveball in the outer half. A pitch similar to the one he reached for in his previous at-bat, and it just kept trickling to the point where Schlemmer, who did make the play, didn't have any time. This one swung on and driven to center. That's going to fall for a base knock. Hunt around third. He will score, and the A's now up 2-0, courtesy of a Trevor Tyson 2-out base knock. Tyson jumped on the first pitch he saw. Drove it into center field. That fell short of Lammers out there in center. Hunt hustling the whole way and obviously running on any contact with two down. Truman waved him around and he came around to score easily. Jonathan Capasso now looking to keep things going here. He takes strike one. Two down, runners on first and second for Sheboygan. Capasso 0 for 2 tonight. He takes ball one outside, count even up now, 1-1. Capasso was on the wrong end of a nice play at second base by John Schlemmer. As he takes ball two low. Schlemmer made a nice pick on a ball that was hit extremely hard. Capasso looking to find some green this time around. He waits. Blader deals. Fastball misses outside, 3-1. Command starting to maybe become an issue as Blader fighting himself. Obviously a frustrating inning. He's thrown a good game, is still throwing a very good game. Only allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. The 3-1 swung on and chopped over to Blader, who makes a nice leaping stop, and he'll hustle it all the way to the bag himself. And with frustration, flips the ball back into the infield. But the A's tack on another They get 1 run on 2 hits, strand 2, and at the end of 5 complete, your new score, Sheboygan 2, Menasha nothing. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Two nothing A's as we move to the top of the 6th inning. Ryan Hinske going to lead things off for Menasha. Struck out twice so far in this one, once looking, once swinging. Fouls off the first pitch from Stanchik straight back. Ben Stanchik just continuing to get it done for the Sheboygan A's. I alluded to it earlier in the broadcast, but he was a workhorse last year and pitched in some big games, some big spots, and delivered the performances Sheboygan needed to have a successful season. And so far early in the 2012 campaign, as Hinske takes strike 2 right down the middle, has done the same thing. Has Stanchik. The windup and the 0-2 breaking ball. Good stop by Hunt to keep it in front. 1-2. So far, Stanchik has thrown 23 innings this season and has allowed just 1 run. The 1-2. Fastball misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ryan Hinske. Meat of the order here for the Max. 3-4-5. Hinske swings at this pitch and will pop it foul to stay alive. Hinske followed by Adam Grambo and Max Schumann. Not a lot of production for Menasha in the middle of the order, so to speak. Hinske's 0-for-2. Schumann reached on an error, grounded out, and Schreiber has reached on a walk and flown out as that pitch misses in the dirt and outside. 3-2 to Hinske. Both teams with an error on the scoreboard. The payoff pitch, that one fought off into right. This is going to be a tough play. Pearson coming in. And Pearson and Matthijs could not get on the same page. At the very last second, Matthijs, who looked like he had committed, peeled off. That one falls in there for a hit. Hinske's aboard for the first time tonight with nobody away. Brings up Adam Grambo. It's a tough play. Generally speaking, that's the outfielder's ball until he's told otherwise. He's the one coming in on it. First offering from Stanchik is fouled off. 0-1. But it looked like Matthijs was committed to at least making a play on the ball, and the last second peeled off. The 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. And the ball found some green. The A's own the hit column 6-3 as it stands right now. The 0-2 fouled off as Grambo stays alive. 2-0 A's. 1 on and nobody away here in the top of the 6th inning in this early season Northeastern Wisconsin League battle. Grambo watches the 0-2 outside. 1-2. My name is Nate Wolfel. Thank you very much for joining me on this lovely June evening. 1-2 fall back. And give Grambo credit. He's battling. This is a big spot here, as he represents the tying run as it stands right now. The 1-2 again. This one swung on over to third to Schwartz. Schwartz over to Mathias at second. Turns over to Stelt. Not in time. So Grambo's going to reach on a fielder's choice. Hinsky is going to be erased. 5-4. Brings up Max Schumann, the shortstop. Schumann reached on an error in the second, grounded out to Schwartz over at third in the fourth inning. He's got a runner on with a 1 away. First pitch to him is a curveball, misses off the inside corner. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That one swung on and lifted to center. This one's backtracking, and a nice play made out there by Capasso, hauling it down on the warning track. Wasn't sure he was going to have room. It didn't look like it was struck overly well, but the ball kept carrying. And Capasso ran it down, 2 away. Schumann gave it a scare. But it'll be up to Mitch Schreiber now with 2 away here in the 6th. Schreiber walked in the 2nd. Flew out to the left in the 4th. Fans, a reminder, next home game, Friday at 7:30 against the Burlington Barons. Swing and a miss from Schreiber. Chased up and out. Langsdorf League contest on Friday with Burlington. The 0-1 followed back into the screen. 0-2. With the win, the A's would improve to 500 in the Langsdorf League. So be sure to come out and support them, as Burlington sits currently at 2-2 in the Langsdorf League. The 0-2 misses just outside. 1-2 on Mitch Schreiber. We will also be broadcasting that game, so for those of you who cannot make it to the ballpark, swing and a miss, he got him. Schreiber tried to hold off at the last minute, could not do so. And Stanchik records his 9th K of the night and ends Menasha's half of the 6th inning. So after 5.5 innings here from Wildwood Baseball Park in Sheboygan, the score remains the A's 2, the Max 0. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Fans, purchase the Charter Bundle today and record your favorite programs in HD on your new free DVR to watch wherever and whenever you choose. Charter's constantly adding new HD channels, and no other internet service compares to what the Charter Bundle provides. Don't wait. Please call now to receive that free DVR. Packages start at just $79.98 per month for 12 months. Call 1-88-GET-CHARTER. Tim Patzman with a swing and a miss to lead off for Sheboygan in the bottom of the 6th. Patzman's 1 for 2. He singled in his previous at-bat. Blader winds and delivers. Off-speed pitch. Catches Black on the outside corner. He's ahead here, 0-2. As I was saying before the break, we will be broadcasting the next home game as well, 7:30 against Burlington. If you cannot make it out to the ballpark, this one swung on over to short. Nice play over there. And Patzman will go down 6-3. Nice throw by Max Schumann. One away here in the bottom half of the 6th. Drew Pearson digs in for the A's. The right fielder and the cleanup hitter this evening. Takes a breaking ball inside, 1-0. Pearson reached on an error in the 2nd. Lined out in the 4th as he fouls one away. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch from Blader. That one swung on and driven to right. Granball closing, can't make the play, fair ball. Pearson's on his horse. Granball hasn't found the ball yet. Pearson's going to round second, headed to third, where he will receive the stop sign, a stand-up triple. Good effort by Granball out in right. He made a shoestring catch earlier in the game, could not come up with that one, and it stayed fair. The ball trickled past him to the fence. Pearson on his horse the whole way. And that is his 2nd triple of the season. That ties him with Taylor Schwartz for the team lead. And perhaps more importantly, puts a much-needed insurance run 90 feet away with only 1 down. Harry Stealth steps in for the A's. First offering to him is swung on and fouled weakly down the first base line. Stout flew out to right, lined out into a double play so far, so looking to reach for the first time this evening. He takes a ball low, 1-1 on him. 2-0 A's here. The bottom of the 6th inning with 1 away and a runner on third. The 1-1. This one swung on and driven. This could go to the gap and will get down for Stealth. This one's going to the wall. Pearson scores easily. Stealth is going to pull up with a stand-up double, and he puts Sheboygan up 3-0. Stealth hit that one hard, drove it to the wall. And now has 9 RBI on the year. That's a team best. As I said, Stealth was leading the team in most major offensive categories coming into this one. He was hitting .410. Had a home run coming into the game. One of only 2 hit by the A's this year. Has a team leading 9 RBI. So now Taylor Schwartz will try to keep things moving in the right direction for the A's. He's got a runner on second with 1 away. He sets. Here it is. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. Schwartz has flown out to right twice. Playing him to pull just slightly. Curveball misses on the outside corner. 1-1. Blader sets and deals. This one swung on over to first. Schreiber will flip over to Blader for the out, but Stealth will advance on the play. Brings up Ben Stanchik. Stanchik doubled and scored in the 3rd. He grounded out to shortstop back in the 5th inning. He takes ball 1 a bit high. Looking to help his cause here. Blader sets and deals. Curveball swung on, fouled toward the A's dugout. 1-1 on Stanchik. Not a heck of a lot of options on the bench tonight for Menasha. They only traveled with 10. That's the case for a few teams in this league. Curveball nearly hit him. Stanchik moves out of the way. 2-1. So Menasha, pretty much all 10 guys are seeing action one way or another. They are utilizing the DH tonight. The stretch and the pitch. That one swung on, and that'll fall in shallow left, and that'll score a run. So Stanchik gets the best of his counterpart. Gets his second hit of the night, gets an RBI, and extends the A's advantage to 4-0. So Stanchik dumps one into left and keeps the inning going just over the head of Grambo there at third. So now Justin Hunt strides to the dish for Sheboygan. First pitch to him is high and inside, 1-0. So as I said, only 10 men suited up for Menasha this evening, and that's pretty typical, especially in a weeknight game in semi-pro baseball, that most teams don't travel with an abundance of players, as the 1-0 misses low, 2-0 to Hunt. We'll see what they have for arms out there too, or if this is Blader's game no matter what. This one swung on, popped into foul territory. Grambo closing, makes the play coming from third base. That will end the inning. But the A's tack on 2 more. RBI double from Harry Stelton and an RBI single from Ben Stanchik. Your new score after 6 complete, Sheboygan 4, Menasha nothing. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Top of the 7th here in Sheboygan, and a new pitcher for the A's is number 33, Cody Griebling. Tony Lammers fouls off the first pitch from Griebling and now takes one outside. Griebling pitched last night. He was just signed earlier in the week. Fresh arms always at a premium at this level. Griebling misses low. The 2-1 in there for a strike. Ben Stanchik with a beautiful outing tonight. Throws 6 innings of shutout ball. Allows just 3 hits. Strikes out 9. 2-2 misses low. Griebling working at a pretty quick pace. Even faster than that of Stanchik, who worked fairly quickly. The payoff. Misses low. He walked him. Brings up John Schlemmer, the second baseman. Schlemmer doubled back in the 5th, struck out swinging in the 2nd. looking to cut this deficit here. Get Menasha on the board as he takes a strike, or a ball inside, excuse me. Griebling sets and delivers, swing and a miss. 1-1. He sets, and the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 2-1 on John Schlemmer. Pickoff throw wide of first. And Lammers will advance. Bit of a miscue there. It seems like, for lack of a better term, Griebling's pretty amped up right now, throwing hard to almost to the point of overthrowing. And not a good delivery over the first base there. 2-1 now to Schlemmer. Swing and a miss, just blew it past him. Griebling pitched last night in the A's 13-3 win over Racine Kiwanis. The 2-2, swing and a miss. He got him swinging. Just straight heat. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No deception. Just coming after you with the fastball, and it worked out for him there. Sets down Schlemmer, and one away will bring up Alex Gramble. So as I was saying, Griebling did pitch. 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, struck out 3, walked 2, did not allow any runs. This one swung on and driven foul down the third base line. Griebling ahead here, 0-1 on Gramble. Four nothing A's here in the top of the 7th. Gramble swings and misses at the 0-1, and Lammers will go ahead and take another base as the ball skirts away from Hunt just far enough to put Lammers 90 feet away now. 0-2 on Gramble, 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Stretch and the pitch, swing and a miss. And Hunt hung on to it. Gramble was running down as if Hunt had dropped the ball, but he produced it, and the umpire was satisfied that the catch was completed and no need to throw down. A key thing to mention, as there was a runner 90 feet away. So 2 away now brings up the DH, Will DeBruin. Swing and a miss on a fastball from Griebling. Behind 0-1. DeBruin has flown out to center and grounded to second so far tonight. The 0-1 is swung on and fouled away. 0-2. Some impressive velocity from Cody Griebling. But as you so often see with young fireballers, that with the heat comes a little bit of concern with the command. The 0-2, that one fouled away, just barely getting a piece of it, was DeBruin. Staying alive here, 0-2. We'll do it again. He sets and fires. That one misses outside. Was tailing away in a hurry, but a nice snare by Hunt behind the plate. Keeps the runner on third, and no damage done. 1-2 now. Here it is. That one misses outside. Hunt can't get a glove on it. Lammers will score. I'm not sure as an offense you can do less and still push a run across, as Menasha just did. Lammers reached on a walk, advanced on an error, and 2 pass balls later, and he scores the first run of the game, cuts the Sheboygan lead to 4-1. The good news is there are 2 outs in the inning, and it's 2-2 here on Will DeBruin. Griebling sets. Here it is. Misses off the outside corner. Worked him full. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase on the outside corner. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Griebling, but Menasha conjures up their first run of the ball game. They trail Sheboygan 4-1 after 6.5. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. A pinch hitter to lead things off for the A's in the bottom of the 7th. Alex Jaskowski is going to pinch hit. He looks at strike 1. He's going to pinch hit for Sam Mathice. Steve Blader still working for Menasha. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Jaskowski had to back up to swing at that one. Gave it the old ole and then let her flicker, but could not come up with it. This one swung on, fouled on the third base line. Hanging in there, though. Hanging in there. The windup and the pitch. That one misses outside. Jaskowski hitting .333 in 24 at-bats. He's driven in 3 and has stolen a base. Here's the 1-2 to him. Breaking ball swung on and driven to center. This could cause some trouble, but a nice recovery by Lammers. It looked at first like it was going to be over his head, but he secured the out. 1 down for Sheboygan here in the 7th. Back to the top of the order, and Trevor Tyson. Tyson has reached twice this evening. He reached on an error in the 3rd. Hit an RBI single in the 5th. Blader starts him out with a fastball strike. Tyson waits. Here's a delivery, curveball. Misses high. 4-1 Sheboygan here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 away. A's own the hit column 8-3. The windup and the pitch. Another breaking ball misses inside. And unfortunately, the A's also own the error column at this point. They have 2 to Menasha's 1. The windup, and he deals. Tyson gets a piece of it, and count now stands at 2-2. Blader ready. The windup. Here it is. That one swung on and chopped foul down the first base line this time. Tyson was hitting .317 coming into tonight. Led the team in steals. Still does. He has 6. Here's the 2-2. That one hit him. Looked like it got him square in the ribs, which is not a good place to catch a heater. Was a bit ugly, but for the 3rd time tonight, Trevor Tyson will reach. Hit by a pitch. So 1 on and 1 down for Jonathan Capasso. Capasso swings to the first one. This is driven hard and deep to right, and this is out of here. Capasso gave it a ride. That was an impressive shot. Jumps on the first pitch he sees, and he will touch them all. 6-1 Sheboygan. An absolute rocket shot from Jonathan Capasso. A Ricky Weeks-esque home run, a line drive shot. Beautiful piece of hitting from Capasso. Just the 3rd home run hit by Sheboygan as a team. First one of the year for Capasso. So, Tim Patzman now steps in for Sheboygan. He looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. Blader, the wind and the pitch. That one driven back up the box, and that hit him. Patzman will reach. I'm not sure where that caught him. But it was a line drive comebacker, perhaps off the knee. It was a hot shot driven right through the box, and Blader was still completing his delivery, stood no chance. There's no physical way from that position, no matter how athletically gifted you are, to get out of the way of that one. And the training staff came out quickly to tend to him. He's up and walking around just fine, but I'm not entirely sure he's going to stay on the bump. He will get some tosses here to see what he can do, as that one is sure to sting. A bit of a wince as he falls off the mound after the delivery, but he's throwing just fine. Good news for Menasha, good news for everyone involved, and we'll get back to playing ball here. 6-1 A's. So Patzman reaches on that liner. Brings up Drew Pearson. Pearson tripled his last time up. First offering to him. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1. Pearson 1 for 3 on the night. Another breaking ball in there. 0-2 on him very quickly. Or excuse me, Pearson is actually 1 for 2 and has reached on an error. He sets and deals. Strike 3 called. Shooting kneecaps with that fastball. 2 deuce pieces back to a heater, and Drew Pearson will take a seat. Brings up Harry Stelt. Stelt doubled in a run his last time up an inning ago. First pitch to him catches the outside corner. 0-1. Patzman takes a modest lead at first. The 0-1 to Stelt. This one is going to driven down the right field line. This could be trouble. That one is called a foul ball. Tough to see the lines down the right field line here at Wildwood, but that one drops a tad foul. So it'll be 0-2 on Harry Stelt. Patzman will have to retreat back to first. So, Stout waits. Blader sets. Here it is. Breaking ball. This one swung on and driven over to third. That's going to get through into left field. Good two-strike hitting there by Harry Stout. Brings up Taylor Schwartz. 2 on and 2 out. Schwartz looking for his first hit. He's thrown out to right twice. Grounded out to first his last time up. First pitch to him misses outside. 1-0. The 1-0 to Schwartz. This one swung on and lifted high. Got under it a bit. Lammers will make the catch in right center. That will end the inning, but a 2-run blast from Jonathan Capasso puts Sheboygan up 6-1 after 7 complete. You are listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Defensive changes for Sheboygan here at the top of the 8th. Sam Raff will now be playing second base for the A's. Griebling still on to work here now in the 8th as Will Randeman watches ball 1 for Menasha. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Caught him off guard there with a breaking ball. Count even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 swung on and fouled out of play. One and 2. The windup and the pitch from Griebling. This one swung on and lifted to left. 3 A's conversion. Who's got it? It's Patzman. Secures it just off the left field line. 1 away. Ryan Hinsky will dig in for Menasha. Hinsky 1 for 3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts and a single. He waits. This one swung on down the third base line. Will hop over the glove of Schwartz. This could be extra bases. Hinsky's actually going to pull up here. That one got down the line. Patzman got there quickly. Hinsky not running overly hard. Will settle for a single. So 1 on and 1 away for Adam Grambo. Grambo reached down a fielder's choice in the sixth, struck out in the 3rd. Flew out to center in the 1st. He looks at strike 1. Griebling sets, deals. Fastball misses down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Adam Grambo. The pitch. That one misses. 2-1. Good crowd here tonight at Wildwood. Hope to see you on Friday. The 2-1, swing and a miss. Now Griebling's back in the count here at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The set and the pitch. That one fouled off. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grambo waits. Griebling's ready. Here it is. Breaking ball missed inside. Worked them full. The payoff pitch. That one swung on and driven into center field. And that'll be back-to-back base knocks for the Macs. So they have 2 on with 1 away here in the 8th inning. First hit of the night for Grambo. Brings up Max Schumann. Schumann reached on an error his first time. Has not reached since. The set and the pitch. That one swung on and fouled back over the press box. 0-1 on Schumann. Mitch Schreiber stands on deck. The 0-1 in there for a strike on the inside corner. Schreiber stands on deck. Lammers scheduled after him. 2 on and 1 away. 0-2 on Max Schumann. The 0-2. Schumann checked his swing. The pitch got in the dirt, got away from Hunt. Kept it in front, but both runners able to advance. So now a pair of men in scoring position. 1-2 on Menasha's shortstop. Schumann back in there now and ready. Here's the 1-2 to him. Fastball misses up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Menasha currently in the driver's seat in the Northeastern Wisconsin League with a 5-2 mark. That one swung on and missed. Griebling got him. And he collects his 4th strikeout of the night in just an inning and a third of work. Brings up Mitch Schreiber. Schreiber's 0 for 2 with a walk. As I was saying, the Macs in command here in the Northeastern Wisconsin League as the first pitch to Schreiber misses up and out. With a 5-2 mark, they're a game ahead of Green Bay, who sits at 2-1 and a game and a half in front of Oshkosh, who's at 1-1. 1-0 in there for a strike. Sheboygan sits just 2 games back, 2-3 in the Northeastern League. They could pull the 500 with a win tonight. Manitowoc and Appleton bring up the rear. Swing and a miss from Schreiber. Oshkosh will travel to Manitowoc tomorrow night. Games that count in the Northeastern Wisconsin League and Wisconsin State League for those 2 teams. The 1-2 misses outside. Green Bay is at Oshkosh tonight in Northeastern Wisconsin League action. The 2-2, that one misses outside. Again, Griebling works back to full. Runners on second and third. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Griebling wiggles his way off the hook again. Menasha fails to convert. 5 strikeouts for Cody Griebling through 2 innings of work. After 8 innings, or 7.5 innings, excuse me. Score remains Sheboygan 6, Menasha 1. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Bottom of the 8th here in Sheboygan. A's lead Menasha 6-1. New pitcher on for the Max. And trying to identify him here, it appears to be Tony Lammers who's going to move in from center. Hinsky is going to move from left to center to compensate. So that's all she wrote for Steve Blader. I'm sure that line drive he took did not help a whole lot. Pitched relatively well and just didn't get a few breaks and definitely didn't get any run support, but there are many pitchers who can say that on any given night. So, warm-up toss is complete. Chad Langley into pinch hit here for Sheboygan. This would be the pitcher spot here, or the pitcher spot as it was tonight, the 7-hole. So we'll see what Langley can do. Langley's batting .133 in 30 at-bats. He's driven in 3. He watches ball 1 high as Lammers fires his first pitch of the evening. Lammers a right-handed hurler. The windup and the pitch, that one misses inside. 2-0 to Chad Langley. Langley, a left-handed hitter. Waits. That one swung on and driven into the gap in the infield, and Langley's going to reach as that will trickle into right field. Leadoff single for Chad Langley. Brings up Justin Hunt. Hunt has singled, walked, and flown out. Langley assumes his lead, probably about 7 feet off the bag. A few peeks over from Lammers, and he delivers to Hunt. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Hunt, breaking ball. Hunt drives it foul into the parking lot toward the softball diamonds here at Wildwood Complex. Lammers sets. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hunt tried to check his swing, and Hunt is down on strikes. So 1 away for Sam Raff, making his first plate appearance of the night. He played the top half of the frame at second base, but now making his first plate appearance. We'll see what he can do. First offering to him is a fastball, misses off the outside corner. Raff is batting .250 right now. 6 ribbies and a stolen base for him. Here comes the 1-0. That one swung on and driven back up the box to second. Shovel over to second, and that's the only out they will get. So Raff reaches on the fielder's choice. Langley will be erased. So back to the top of the order, and Trevor Tyson. Tyson was hit by a pitch. He's reached on an error and singled in a run. So he's reached 3 times tonight. A runner on and 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Lammers sets and deals. Fastball misses. 1-0. Lammer stares in for the sign. Picks one he likes, and here comes the 1-0. That one, a little excuse me swing over down the third base side. Lammers picks, fires, way to field the position. And that ends the inning. So Sheboygan strands 1-on-1 hit, no Menasha errors. To the top of the ninth we go. Sheboygan leads the Menasha Max 6-1. You're listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications. Brandon Winfield on to try to shut things down for Sheboygan. And the first pitch he deals is driven back up the middle for a single. Tony Lammers didn't even give me time to introduce him, and he's aboard with a single. Jumped on the first pitch he saw. 6-1 Sheboygan here. First hit of the night for Lammers brings up the second baseman, John Schlemmer. Schlemmer has struck out twice and doubled. He was stranded at third. Quick check over on Lammers. He's in plenty of time, in standing as a matter of fact. Schlemmer was stranded at third back in the fifth inning. Winfield sets and fires. Misses outside. The lefty has a 1.13 ERA in 16 innings pitched this season, as the 1-0 misses just off the outside corner. Winfield also pitched last night, as the 2-0 was fouled back into the netting. Winfield also pitched last night. He was one of three pitchers who saw action in the A's 13-3 win over the Racine Kiwanis. The 2-1 misses high, 3-1. Gets a sign, he sets. And he's going to check over to first. Again, Lammers back in plenty of time. He doesn't look overly antsy to go anywhere, and his lead confirms that. Rather small lead. The 3-1. That one misses high. He walked him on 5 pitches. And all of a sudden, there's 2 on and nobody out for Menasha. Brings up Alex Grambo. Grambo 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts and a sacrifice bunt. Menasha has quietly managed 6 hits tonight, but offensive production has been a bit of a struggle. Grambo jumps on the first pitch, fouls it down the right field line. 0-1 on him. The 0-1 swung on, fouled straight back. Granville behind here 0-2. Few taps on the plate for Granville, and he's ready. Winfield sets, and the 0-2 fastball misses just inside. 1-2. 2 on, nobody away here in the top of the ninth. A's lead Menasha 6-1. The set and the pitch. That one misses way inside. Almost hit Granville, but he got out of the way. Count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the order here. Granville is the 8 hitter. Will DeBruin is next. Fastball misses low. Full count 3-2. Big pitch upcoming for Brandon Winfield. He sets and deals. Swing and a miss. He got him. Granville visually upset with himself for not coming up with a piece of that one. He strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. So 1 down with 2 on brings up the DH Will DeBruin. DeBruin is 0-3 with a strikeout, looking to avoid the golden sombrero. Winfield deals. First pitch swung on and fouled toward the Menasha dugout. 0-1. As a team tonight, Menasha has struck out 15 times. Here comes the 0-1. Bender misses high. 1-1. Perhaps fooled the umpire on that one. Winfield sets and deals. Swing and a miss. DeBruin can't touch that one. Winfield working basically as far to the third base side of the rubber as you possibly can. Here comes the 1-2. DeBruin just gets a piece to stay alive. When the lefty's left foot is on the rubber and when he stands to set, he is extremely far to the left side as we view it. Here comes the 1-2. Curveball in there, strike 3 called. DeBruin goes down looking. He will finish his night 0-4 in all likelihood. So two on and 2 down. And back to the top of the order, and Will Randeman. He's 1-for-4 tonight. Doubled back in the 3rd. Has struck out once. First pitch to him misses outside. 1-0. Winfield gets a sign. Sets. Quick local over to second and fires. This one misses inside with the fastball. 2-0. He sets. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Right over the top of it. The count stands at 2-1 on the Menasha catcher. The 2-1. That one swung and fouled back off Hunt's mask. Perhaps rung his bell a bit, but walks the ball out there and appears to be fine. So, 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away here at the top of the 9th as the A's faithful come to their feet here at Wildwood. Winfield sets. The 2-2. Strike 3 call. The A's win. A 6-1 victory over the Menasha Max. The A's improved to 8-6 overall. They move to 3-3 in the Northeastern Wisconsin League and send the home fans away with a victory. So, quick recap here for the visiting Menasha Max. 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. For the victorious Sheboygan A's, 6 runs on 13 hits with 2 errors. A quick reminder that the next home game will be against the Burlington Barons Friday at 7:30 p.m. right here at Wildwood Baseball Park. It's Strikeout Cancer Night. Be sure to come here and be a part of that great event. So, Menasha suffers just their 3rd loss in league play. They fall to 5-3. 2 of their 3 losses have come to the Sheboygan A's right here at Wildwood Baseball Park. These 2 teams will meet 2 more times in the Northeastern Wisconsin League regular season, both of which will take place in Menasha. I am Nathan Wolfel. Thank you very much for joining me this evening and bidding you a pleasant good evening from Wildwood Baseball Park here in Sheboygan. Once again, your final score, Sheboygan 6, Menasha 1. You have been listening to Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Charter Communications.